In this video, we'll show you how to accelerate your adoption of new CA application performance management releases through an automated capability built into APM Command Center, or ACC. Whether your current installation level is 9.7 or any level since, this new feature provides a tremendous time saving on upgrading your installed enterprise managers, or EMs, and databases. Most organizations have one or more EM clusters consisting of a manager of managers, or MOM, and two or more collectors. This new ACC capability uses an SSH port on your servers to detect the architecture and apply the current EM and database release. As of the making of this video, this capability can be used on Linux servers and Postgres databases. In the future, it will be expanded to the Windows platform. In order to access this capability, install the current version of ACC. When you log in, select the Servers page. Since no discoveries have been done, there will be no servers listed. Click the Discovery button. You will have options to either automatically discover APM server components or download the ACC controller to add components manually. We want to automatically discover server components. To give ACC a place to search, provide one or more host names. Set the authentication method to SSH with username and password and enter the credentials. If you add more than one host name, or if you are discovering a cluster, the credentials entered must be the same on all machines. Keep in mind that this is the credentials for the SSH utility. The dialog reminds you that the credentials will only be saved long enough to perform this operation and will be deleted after. After the credentials are entered, click the Discover button. The interface will now show the Discover is in progress. If there are a lot of components to discover, you can leave this and come back to it. Otherwise, click the Show link to see the progress of the discovery. The host being discovered may not have an appropriate ACC controller deployed, so that will be the first thing to accomplish. Remember, this is happening automatically. There is nothing you need to do. A log is being made of the discovery and actions which you can download at any time. Once the controller has been deployed, the discovery will begin. When the discovery completes, you will see a confirmation message. The dialog will then list all the discovered components. A controller was deployed to the initially referenced hosts, but now one must be deployed to each of the discovered hosts. As this is happening, the server list will be updated to list the discovered clusters and standalone EMs. You can at any point in this process close the discovery dialog and re-enter it. Now that ACC knows about the discovered servers, you can begin to see details on the servers page. When the discovery phase is done, you can close the discovery dialog. Now, details about the entire cluster are listed in the servers page. Even though the EMs and database have not yet been upgraded, all the servers are known and each has an ACC controller installed. Among the pieces of information known about the servers is not only the OS platform, but also which version of APM or Postgres is installed. Though this is an automated process, it still waits for you to promote the process to the next step. Now that the servers are discovered, you decided when you want to begin the upgrade. To start it, click the Upgrade button. The first step of the upgrade process is a pre-upgrade check. To begin the pre-upgrade check, click Check. To perform the check, ACC must log into the EM, enter the administrative EM credentials, and run the check. The pre-upgrade check now looks at the number of active agents reporting to the EM, and the number of live and historical metrics those agents are reporting. Once the agent and metric counts are completed, ACC checks to see that sufficient space is available on each server in order to perform the upgrade. Now that ACC knows the physical details of the installed components, you can make a backup of the installations. Should anything go wrong, or even if everything goes right, you can always choose to restore the current installation. To initiate the backup process, you tell it when to begin, or you can choose to ignore taking the backup. CA recommends performing the backup. The backup dialog lets you select what to back up: Smart Store data, the Postgres database, and file system components, which includes configuration files. The Smart Store may include many days of data. The more data there, the longer upgrades and backups will take. You may decide that you only require a couple of days or a week of data in the backup. Once the choices are made, start the backup. The backup summary will track the progress of the backup. Remember that the upgrade process, of which backup is only one part, can be closed and reopened. You do not have to monitor it the entire time. When all the backups are completed, you can promote the wizard to the upgrade stage. The dialog confirms which cluster, or EM, is being upgraded and which release level it is being upgraded to. Because this step will install the new version of the EM, you must accept the end-user license agreement. Though ACC may be upgrading several EMs, only a single acceptance is needed. When you are ready, start the upgrade wizard. Because there will be at least one instance of Postgres to upgrade, you must supply its credentials also. After the credentials are entered, test the connection so that access problems can be avoided later on. Once the connection has been confirmed, you can start the upgrade. Just like in a manual upgrade, relevant services, that is, the EM and web view, must be stopped before the new version is installed. This is being done for the entire cluster simultaneously, so that the amount of system downtime can be minimized. Once the services are stopped, ACC synchronizes with the servers to allow the new software to be installed. After the services are stopped and the servers are synchronized, the actual upgrade will commence. If needed, a new version of Postgres will be installed. The new version of the EMs are installed. After all the servers have been upgraded, the services will be restarted. First, the EM service is restarted on the mom machine. Then WebView is restarted, and all the others are started. When the upgrade finishes, you can proceed to the next stage, verification. Verification stage, it will run a post-upgrade check to verify the results. In the pre-upgrade process, it counted the number of agents and live and historical metrics. Now the process verifies that the same is true post-upgrade. In the best case, the counts will match and the versions will be confirmed. If you get errors on the counts, you may need to rerun the verification. In the end, the count should be correct and the versions confirmed. When the upgrade is completed, there are a few options. In any case, you should verify that all components are up and running and that nothing has been lost. In particular, check configurations to make sure that any customizations are handled correctly or that you know what to do to reinstall them. If you decide that the upgrade has not gone as you expected, or there is an unacceptable problem, you can run the backup. This will restore all components exactly as they were before. Doing this will cause the backup files to automatically be cleaned up. If you decide to go forward with the updated environment, you can ignore the backup files for the present. If you decided later that you wanted to roll back to the pre-upgrade condition, you can do this. When you decide that all is well, you can run the cleanup wizard to free up the file space used by the backup files. This can be done at any time.
Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, please subscribe to the CA Educate channel on YouTube. For more detailed information on CA Application Performance Management, click the information bubble in the top right corner to load the product page. From there, you can go to product documentation, visit CA communities, or see the learning path.